I'm Ravis, and this is InLabel. We bring to the market the most adaptable labeling and authenticity verification system. Did you know that the global losses due to counterfeiting have reached $650 billion a year, and the number is growing, which in fact equals to 7% of the global trade volume. This is huge. This shows that existing solutions are replicable and ineffective. Therefore, our current focus is on anti-counterfeit product market, which is worth $122 billion with an annual growth of 14%. We have narrowed that focus down to automotive industry original parts manufacturers market in Germany, which represents 1,000 companies. 3 of them have already agreed to do a mutual projects with us starting the next years in January. So, what is the ideal solution to deal with counterfeiting? First, it has to be impossible to fake label that is easy and fast to verify and cheap to integrate into production. We have such a solution. It is an industry-unique, reflection-based label design for manufacturers, combined with our proprietary label processing algorithms for any white light-enabled camera, for instance, smartphone camera, linked and further linked to the blockchain, ensuring maximum control over your property and the supply chain. The last thing is an optional feature. So here is how it works for the business. First, the label is applied to the product surface, then processed by camera, capturing the reflective image, coded and registered within the database, then secured within the blockchain. For the customer, once they have purchased the product, they can process the label by any white light-enabled camera or smartphone for that matter, linked to our system, which will give them authentication with the internal database and the blockchain at an instant. Our advantages over competing technologies we see as low label cost due to its low integration, because the existing equipment of the manufacturer can be used to apply the label. Impossible to fake label due to each label random surface structure and nanometer scale geometrical parameters, which in other words means that each label is unique like a fingerprint. So on every item, you put a fingerprint label on. And super adaptability. This label design can be applied to the product's hard product surface by means of spray-on, industrial coating, or even laser burn. There are also other methods applied, so which none of the other technologies can offer. And it's direct integration within the product surface, so no packaging directly on the product. For the manufacturers, we have 2 possible business models to offer. First is paper label processing and system licensing, whereas customers would have free access to our mobile app in order to verify the item's authenticity in any part of the world. Our progress so far, only this year, we validated our technology and established legal entity. May through August, we raised 65,000 euros through local accelerators, KIC, and Commercialization Reactor Fund. In September, we completed our first lab prototype, which we successfully presented to German automotive industry companies. And in November, they already agreed to start projects as of January. We also got selected for Hello Tomorrow's Top 500 startup competition that we will have a chance to visit next year in Paris in March. So at the moment, what we're looking for is an industrial partners, pilot customers for joint development and implementation of this technology. We also look for 500,000 co-funding investment in order to complete the first industrial version of this system within 1 year time. And as the next stage, we will be looking to raise 3 to 4 million in order to establish business in Germany with focus on automotive industry, original parts manufacturer market, where we got the first and biggest interest from at the moment. Our team comprises of 2 experienced venture entrepreneurs with passion for deep tech startup development, and our scientist Dmitry, the brains behind the technology, with the reactor's support. Thank you, and let's revolutionize anti-counterfeit market together.